Week 10 of the SFLm Season 9 campaign starts here in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, the home of country music and the home of the Nashville Tempo. They sit atop of the SFLm standings, and their opponent tonight is part of that 5-team logjam sitting at 4 and 5 in the Albuquerque Adams. Alongside me this evening to unpack all the action from this Week 10 opener is another new face on the SFLm broadcasting team. It's Ken, outside linebacker DJ Kilgannon. DJ, what's going on? Welcome to the game, and how are we feeling about this matchup tonight?
Jacob, I appreciate the warm welcome. I'm doing fantastic. I'm really excited to watch this one tonight. And honestly, I think it's just going to be about if Albuquerque's defense is able to stop Nashville tonight. Really, I think that's what it's going to come down to.
You're absolutely right. This Nashville offense has been very good this campaign, in the upper tier of points scored per game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been throwing the ball all over the field. Elliot Pope has been having a fantastic year.
He has indeed. Meanwhile, Albuquerque at the bottom of the standings in terms of points allowed at 249, so they'll need to lock in today on defense. They'll start with possession here, so they'll march this one out to their own 20-yard line. And out by quarterback Roquan Dots in his second half of the season here. Handoff at the middle is going to net about 4 on that carry there. Opening carry for Jacob Morrison, the tailback who won the title game with Mexico City just a week ago.
Yeah, I believe that was Jamal Ballard on the tackle. Kind of came in there after he broke through and stopped him.
The carry on the left-hand side, that's Chevy Monte Carlo on the change of pace down. He gets the first down.
You know, Albuquerque, they've got a pretty nice two-headed backfield with Monte Carlo and Morrison.
Only been on the team for a couple of weeks now, Monte Carlo, but has an early impact on that down. And off by Dots again. Morrison broke the first tackle, and he's got a first down. Nearly broke that one completely. Tackle made at the back to save the day by Strike Vader.
Yeah. A few broken tackles there. Honestly, they just got to start wrapping up. They can't let them get to that second level too often like that, or it's going to be a long afternoon.
Strike Vader and Chris Delro are going to have their hands full tonight. The way this running game is playing, Dots is going to throw for the first time today. He's got a wide open man downfield in between the numbers. It's Clarence Lee for the first down.
Yeah, Dots there just being able to find the open man through the zones there. Great pass.
Got a good look at it, and there was no one around him. Corner got a little bit free there. Pink Lisa was on coverage. She had a big game last time out. Dots will be under center here again. 2 receivers off to the left. 2 backs behind him. He'll drop back to throw again. Got the blocking around. It crashed. Dots got away from the sack. Threw it to the tailback, who's going to lose yardage there. And Morrison, Dots kept the play alive, but they end up losing yardage nonetheless.
You know, that's a loss of 3, but that's a lot better than it could have been. That's some toughness by Dots right there.
Twins off to the left again. Russia came up the middle, and that's a great grab from Lee. Stuck one hand out and managed to reel that in. Dots threw it under pressure and got it to the man incomplete.
Wow, that was a brave throw in between 3 or 4 people, it looked like. Way to get it in there under pressure.
Again, Nashville rush 4. Dots with the pump fake. He'll rush it himself. Took the hit, and Delroy finished him off, but not after the first down.
That's a great way to handle pressure right there. Honestly, the pocket seemed to kind of pinch in on him. He just pump fake, ran it right up in the middle. That was a great game.
And it keeps this impressive Albuquerque start continuing. So Dots is perfect thus far. Both of the backs have gotten touches positively. Expect they'll go back to the ground here out of a pro set. Single receiver will be moved across to the other side. Drop back from Dots, throws to the flats. It's caught for a gain of about 4. They've got a tight end back there by the looks of it. Picks up 4.
Looks like Nashville also expected the run there. Loaded the box really heavily. Had a safety playing down, and it worked out in their favor there with the check down pass.
Into a goal line eye look here to try and get some yardage on the ground. It's Morrison wide open. Morrison's only got Darrow to beat. Morrison raced into the plane. He was tackled at the 1. Chris Delroy with a touchdown saver, but Jacob Morrison continues to stay on fire.
That's dedication right there, catching up, making the tackle right before he gets in. And that was some fantastic edge blocking by the Albuquerque O-line here. That was fantastic.
So they now find themselves on the 1-yard line after that terrific carry and run blocking scheme. I saw Jacob Morrison tear one off. And you expect now that Chevy Monte Carlo will get a shot at his first career touchdown in the SFLm.
And with the box fully loaded up, definitely expecting a run.
Tyler Grickery's moved across to the other side. It's a handoff of the middle. Monte Carlo is bumped at the line. What a tackle by Chris Delroy. He saves another one.
What a hit. Met him right at the line of scrimmage. That's just a pure battle of will and determination. And Nashville won at that play.
We want that one back, but
I think we're going to see the same thing.
Absolutely. They're not going to shy away from this ground game where it's been on this drive. Morrison on the outside. Tackle again. Man at the line of scrimmage. In fact, he probably lost a yard there on that play. And in Nashville, again, the goal line stand stays alive.
I don't know if a pitch was the right move there. Bentley Bonner with the great open field tackle, meeting him outside, getting a tackle for loss.
So Dots will throw now. Boy, this will be impressive if they can get a stop. Monte Carlo carries it in. Great play calling from the sideline there from Joshua Williams. And that's going to be a touchdown for Chevy Monte Carlo.
I believe that's his first in his career. That was a great play call. Looked like it was going to be a pass. I think even the defense expected it. Just handed it off right up the middle. Caught him slipping.
Morrison has 4 on the season, but it was Monte Carlo who nets his first. And Albuquerque, with a nearly 5-minute drive, take it all the way downfield. And pick up 7 points on the opening possession. And that's exactly what they need in a road game against the league leaders.
You know, and on this Nashville defense, I think really all they're going to have to do is just take advantage of these turnovers. There's some big players on this Nashville defense that I think are going to have a big impact on this game tonight.
So we'll get to see Candy Kane and this Albuquerque offense takes a rest, and Nashville will take over here at their own 29. Candy Kane, the quarterback, the 2 backs, Easton King and Tino Sosa, Elliot Pope Jr., the lone wide receiver, Sharona Bravado, the tight end, Portia Henson, and also Demon Pickle, the 2 contract offensive linemen.
Loading up the right side of the line.
It will throw, and Elliot Pope Jr. has the opening catch of the game. Another one-hander. We've seen 2 of those already.
Elliot Pope, man, he's been having a fantastic season, like I said. I mean, I think he had 128 yards last week. I mean, this guy, he's been on a tear all season, and if he can do that all game, it won't be much of a contest.
Sinai, 2 receivers on either side of Kane. He will drop back again. Throws across his body, found the open man. Guess who? Elliot Pope Jr. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, there he is again. It's gonna be a long day for these linebackers. They really like to hit him over these, over the middle routes and get it right over the linebackers, like you can see there. Berlin really close to a pick there, kind of just misread the pass. It looks like.
And just like that, Nashville find themselves up over halfway off of 2 plays. Candy Kane is 2 for 2. Drop back from Kane. Again, that was almost going back the other way. And that time it was Bravado, the intended receiver. And it's dropped both ways.
Sony Sky laying the hit right there. She saved that play, honestly. And she's been fantastic for this Albuquerque defense all season long.
Stepping down, having had a successful campaign with the Fort Worth Toros in the Major League. And up the middle this time. They're going to try and get some easy yardage on the ground. That's Tino Sosa, one of the league leaders in rushing yards on the season. Picks up 6 on his opening carry.
Yeah, these Albuquerque defenders are just going to have to win the line of scrimmage battle. Nashville seems to be packing up the line of scrimmage on most of these plays.
Drop back from Kane, throws, it's caught for a chunk yardage play. Could he get there? It looked like he did. Sosa got the first down.
You know, usually they go to Easton King when it comes to receiving plays to the running back, but switching it up, going to Sosa there. And honestly, if they keep using him, I think he gets some work in.
So I hear for Kane, handoff up the middle is going to go to Sosa, and he is met strongly there. Only a 3-yard pickup on that carry. For one-on-one, difficult challenge there for the corner in Sullivan Tyson, but he comes up with the tackle, and Nashville will go for it again here from 2nd and 7. Offset eye, single receiver down to the bottom. Drop back from Kane again, throws. That was Pope. He caught it on the juggle, and he's keeping going down inside the 10. Elliot Pope Jr. has had a tremendous drive here.
Way to keep concentration there. Bobbling it, catching it off the bounce, and still managing to get yards after the catch. That was a fantastic play.
So there the block from Sharona Bravado.
That's what you need from your tight end.
Absolutely, you're always looking for a block, even if you're not involved in a passing down. Receiver pushed across in motion. 3 down the bottom. Bravado on the right-hand side. Kane drops back, got good protection, throws, end zone, incomplete. Easton King was the intended receiver. He couldn't come up with it.
Candy Kane was sitting in the pocket with a lot of pressure, and he just took it head on and found an amazing read to Easton King in the back of the end zone, and that was a tough catch right in the back of the end zone. Unable to pull it in.
Set eye now, 2 receivers on the right. Kane will drop back again. Pressure broke down. Kane got out of the sack. He threw it, and the receiver punched it up in the air. Couldn't catch it on the second effort. And that was a play that would have instantly been on the highlight reel, but instead it can't come up with the 6 points.
And that's just that toughness again. The pressure. Albuquerque's been bringing pressure almost every play. Able to take the sack to the back, stay on his feet, and make a great throw again, just not able to bring it in.
So now this is effectively another touchdown throw he needed from the quarterback in Candy Kane. Drops back, protection was good again, throws to the flat. Sosa, he's got work to do, got the stiff arm. Sosa kept it in bounds. What a play. Touchdown Nashville.
Absolutely great play there. Tino Sosa turning what could have been a loss into a touchdown right there. What a great play.
Right, 2 tackles, and you thought for sure he was going to step out of bounds here. We'll check the replay to make sure he didn't. This is going to get a perfect angle of it. So their stiff arm just kept that foot in. That is impressive from Tino Sosa.
Great run.
He was about a half centimeter away from stepping out of bounds, kept it in, and Nashville answer back with an equally impressive scoring drive.
Charles Franz with the extra point.
He is the leading kicker in the SFLm, and he nets that extra point, and we're locked up at 7 apiece.
Looks like it's going to be an offensive-heavy game. Both defenses didn't really make too many big plays other than goal line stands, but both ended up in touchdowns anyway.
2 scoring drives to start things off here. Albuquerque will get it back here. It's not going to return. Mark your calendars. The SFL is back with Season 24's free agency frenzy, when we find out who's going where ahead of Season 24's kickoff in early January. You can see it right here on the Virtual Football Network, Monday, December 2nd at 6 p.m. Eastern, right here on SFL YouTube. That's going to be a cracking show as always. See the receiver moved across. That's the tight end. I haven't mentioned Tyler Gregory yet. Drop back from Dots. Roll out. He got it on the outside. Gregory gone up over the 40. Wow. Continuing that the defenders were too quick for him, but that's the biggest play of the game.
Wow, that was a great play. Dots rolling out to the right, making the pass all the way across the field. Thankfully, Strike Vader, letting up the pass, was able to catch up and make the nice tackle, saving the touchdown almost.
It's a couple of times now already where those Nashville safeties have had to save the day. This offense is now already up over halfway. Dots is going to motion receiver across. That's Goodman.
At the corner following. Like a man look here.
Just a straight handoff up the middle to Jacob Morrison. He's going to pick up 8 on that carry. It's a good one. This offense led out by quarterback Roquan Dots. The backs, Jacob Morrison and Chevy Monte Carlo, who scored the touchdown on the last drive. Receivers, Michael Goodman and Clarence Lee, who we've mentioned already. Tyler Gregory had that big play earlier at the tight end spot. And Mango Moody is the lone left guard on this offensive line.
That play was 2 safeties getting the tackle. They can't keep letting that happen.
Absolutely. He's getting through this linebacking call with relative ease. That handoff up the middle is going to get Chevy Monte Carlo first down yardage.
Yet again, coming down the safety, making the hit. Strike Vader meeting him right after a gain of 5.
Twins down to the right here. Receiver moved across in Clarence Lee. Dots drops back, throws, sidearms it, it's incomplete. Looks for the contest there with Clarence Lee and one-on-one coverage, but he couldn't come up with it.
Strike Vader with great coverage right there. They loaded up the line, had 2 people on the outside of the defensive line, and they both dropped back into coverage. I guess it worked there.
Split receivers again. Gregory moved in motion. Had the big catch earlier.
Loading the box a lot here. Looks like they're expecting a run.
Dots will throw, and pressure collapsed in on him, and he had to take it down himself. Picks up 5 yards.
Yeah, I mean, that's a way to take off. I mean, pocket collapsing around him. Looked like everyone was covered. That was a great pass defense there by Nashville. But it's a great way of getting a lot of yards right there and a failed play.
Lewis for the opening quarter here in Nashville, Tennessee. 2 drives from either team, with resulting in scores. Albuquerque football when we return. You're watching Simulation Football minor league action here on the Virtual Football Network, the official network of the SFLm and SFL, UFL, and so much more coming soon. The Virtual Football Network, where all the best virtual football lives. Split backfield here, roll out from Dots. Got a good block up front, throws. Couldn't get it over the top. There was a receiver making a run towards the end zone. Couldn't come up with it. It's incomplete.
Looks like he likes that rollout pass there, rolling out again. Trying to look for him over the middle, and it was just a great defensive play by that linebacker.
46-yard attempt here from Albuquerque's kicker. Swings it left to right. He's kept it straight, and it's up through the uprights for an Albuquerque lead here, 10 points to 7.
That's a nice defensive hold there. That drive started with a huge gain, getting past the 50 in only 1 play, and then putting them to a halt really fast. That's a great show out by the Nashville defense.
Yes, Eddie, we're here in Nashville, Tennessee. It's myself, the funny accent guy, and DJ Kilgannon on analysis tonight for this opener here of SFLm Week 10. It's been a good contest so far. This return is going to keep things going in that direction. And Nashville are going to start their next drive up past the 35 at the 37.
It's a great return. That's a way to start a drive right there.
Candy Cane had a good possession on that last time out. Looking to try and keep that going here. The touchdown pass to Tino Sosa in the backfield. One of the more impressive plays you'll see here this season.
Albuquerque loading up that right side of the line here.
Send the receiver over in that direction. They're going to blitz an outside linebacker throw out of the pressure and got it to that open receiver there. Candy Cane did a good job there of getting that one out quickly.
That was a great pass. Looked like Albuquerque loves to get pressure around the side of that tackle. They've been doing it all night, but thankfully for Candy Cane, Sosa's been fantastic in pass blocking so far.
Set on here out of the Joker's formation. They're going to hand it up the middle, and Sosa is going to pick up the first down. Got good blocking up front. Well, it's just his Albuquerque defense. Lucas Gilbert and Seth Harrison, the edge rushers. Eli Calvert, the lone tackle. Linebackers Seth Berlin, Dylan Batchelor, and Sonny Sky. The corners and safeties get to them in a second. Candy Cane drops back again, throws. It's incomplete. Coverage play made at the back there by Dustin Cosquay, I should say.
That was
and also Maxwell Quimby, and then struggling with these names. I'm struggling with these names. Sullivan Tyson. I should have done some research before the game. My goodness. I'm going to go with Dondez Talakami. That's my
I think you got it.
That name, I do apologise. Head off up the left-hand side there for Sosa. He will pick up 5 on that carry. If we ever get a pronunciation wrong, please send it in to Mike Dags, because he'll put in a note to correct me the next time I call a game on either of these two teams. But for the time being, Candy Cane back up in the centre. He's got spread receivers here. Got to try and convert this third down and medium.
Motion to the right side.
No one picked that up. Dropped back by Kane. Pressure. Non-existent. Throws. It's into double coverage. Boy, he did not get a good read on that one. Easton King managed to tip that one away, but that could have easily been intercepted.
Yeah, that's a dangerous pass there to a halfback, no less. He's been fantastic in the receiving game all season, but honestly, that's just dangerous. And I know it's third down, but that could have ended very badly.
So I'll punt this one away. Again, you mentioned that Easton King has been used as a receiver this season and as a tailback. He was a receiver in days gone by. Spent last season as a running back for the Nashville Tempo in the Major League. But Albuquerque get the takeover again here. They've had 2 scoring drives thus far. They'll be looking to continue that here off the back of a good return.
And I think if Albuquerque just sticks with this running game, I really think they can get something going, honestly. The Nashville defense hasn't been able to stop them at the line of scrimmage very much.
It looks good early. This 1-2 punch from Morrison and Monte Carlo has been good thus far. But Doss has been playing very well as well. Morrison up the middle, picks up 4 yards.
There it is again, Morrison getting past the line of scrimmage, breaking a tackle. It seems like every play there's a broken tackle, especially from this running back core.
2nd and 6, spread receivers on the other side. Single tight end on the left-hand side. Handoff up the middle, Monte Carlo. And he's going to pick up 5.5 there. That's a good little pickup there. That means it's 3rd and half a yard.
There it is again, chugging along with a man on his back for the extra yards. That is a way to fight. That's what's going to win you games coming down the stretch.
Set eye, hand off the middle, Morrison. Can he get there? He does. And picks up the first down. This Nashville defense consists of Harley Wilson and Bear Winters on the line. Tommy Rook Bussey and Jamal Ballard, the linebackers. Jimmy Hatsis, Bentley Bonner, Pink Lisa, the corners. Strake Vader and Chris Delro, the 2 safeties. Albuquerque drop back here. Dots
Oh.
long throw caught by Gregory. Great zip on that one. He's had 2 really good catches here today, and that's got them over halfway.
Yeah, I mean, he was all by himself there. Honestly, I don't know if that was just a great read by Dots and a great route or a failed coverage there, but that was a great look. That was a great pass.
Keeps this Albuquerque drive going. This offense has been excellent today. And up the middle. Can he get positive yardage? No. It's a 1-yard pickup. Winters shut that one down.
Winters has been a force all season long, and I think if anyone is going to be able to change the pace of this running attack by Albuquerque, I think it's going to be him right there in the middle.
There's been lots of talk about Seth Harrison being taken towards the top of the line, top of the draft, I should say, on that Albuquerque side of the defense. But Winters has been equally impressive this season as Morrison gets that carry. He's also shut down by Winters. He is a giant, Bear Winters. He is just like stands out in the middle of that line. He is huge.
6'6", 350 pounds. He is a force of nature. I'd mistake him for a real bear if I didn't know any better.
He's certainly someone that you would be more than happy to have anchoring your defensive line. Hand up at the middle. They backed off, and the Albuquerque offense continues to chug forward. Monte Carlo has had a really good game so far.
Yeah, I mean, the Albuquerque offensive line is putting on a showing tonight, really. And these halfbacks are doing a fantastic job finding those holes and just getting as much yardage as they can.
Drop back from Dots. He will run it himself and gets caught from behind, but after a pickup of 7. So he's done a good job today with his legs. He's checked it down when he's needed to and picks up another good chunky yardage there.
Yeah, he's been staying active back there. He's been doing a great job of noticing pressure, noticing when he's in danger, and taking off. It's been really impressive.
And up the middle, that's Morrison gets the first down. And they continue to attack this Nashville defense on the ground to great success.
Yeah, they really like that split handoff to the inside, right up the gut. And it's been working. I mean, go back to the well if it isn't broken. We see it again here. Same formation.
Fringe of the red zone. Monte Carlo will take them into it with that 3-yard pickup and keeps Albuquerque going in the right direction. They are yet to pass on this drive. They have been completely stuck to the ground game, and it's worked a charm. I've said here on the 2nd and medium.
Fully loading up the left side and a lot of Nashville defenders on the right.
Morrison runs towards the pressure and he gets a first down. Great carry from the title winner in Jacob Morrison, and he continues his impressive afternoon.
Yeah, we might have to check Morrison, see if he covered himself in butter or something before this game. He's just been looking really slick, slipping away from tackles left and right. Seems every time he gets hit for that first tackle, he slips away.
Averaging just shy of 7 yards per carry here in this contest thus far, and Albuquerque now find themselves 10 yards away from scoring range. Monte Carlo up the middle, untouched. He will score his 2nd of the afternoon.
And there it is again, that split handoff right up the middle that we talked about a second ago. I mean, working to perfection again. Monte Carlo, his 2nd touchdown of his career, and both have been in this game. Putting on a great performance tonight. Both these running backs.
It's a great point. That's the same play they scored off last time. Now, this time, they were a little bit further away. Last time it was only a 2-yard rush. This time they had it 11 yards out, and he still scored. Yep. And Albuquerque take a commanding lead in this one over the league leaders, 17 points to 7.
Yeah, and I mean, putting up these sort of points against the best team in the SFLm, I mean, that's got to look good. I mean, you got to feel good going not even to the second half yet. Just keep doing what you're doing, and I mean, it's been working all night.
Kickoff sent up. Returned again, got good yardage to work with here. And gets the outside up past the 35 to 36. So Nashville now forced to respond. They got 3.5 minutes left in the half to do it, and they get the kickoff to start the second half.
Yeah, I think it'd be great for them to get some points right now. Go into the second half with some confidence, feeling good. Albuquerque loading up the box here.
The bottom. Hand off to Sosa up the middle. He is not getting much love there from the Albuquerque defense, and he only gets 2.
Looked like it didn't even look like a gain, really. That Albuquerque defense swarmed him as soon as he touched the ball, but was able to get 2 yards out of it. On a motion out of I form.
They keep shifting these tight ends around here. This time, Candy Cane will throw. Gets to the backfield. It's caught by King. He will pick up 3.5 perhaps, and that makes 3rd down. A medium one.
And honestly, Albuquerque almost seemed like they were expecting a pass there on the heavy run look. And honestly, it was a great open field tackle there by the corner.
Spread receivers here for Kane. Drops back out. Pressure all over him. Found Privado, who kept it in bounds. Boy, that's a close call there. We've had one earlier where Tino Sosa ran the sideline. Privado did it there, and they're going to give it the 1st down.
Yeah, it looks like these Nashville's playmakers, they're taking some ballerina classes maybe. She barely towed that line there for a great gain.
Albuquerque's challenging, but I thought on the first look at that replay that she kept that in.
Oh, it definitely looked like it.
Retroactive look at this play. Yeah, brought to you by Retroid. Get a Retroid Pocket 3 Plus in your hands at GoRetroid.com.
Let's see. Better look at it, maybe.
It looked like, I mean, it was even more impressive than the Sosa one because she's a much bigger sort of frame.
That's close.
To put that in. It's very close.
That is very close. Maybe the challenge was a good one. Wow, great challenge.
She's still got the 1st down. That's the crucial part. But it's going to knock her back by
just a few yards.
A couple. I thought she did enough there to keep that in. And that might have been a little part of the foot there.
Yeah.
So Albuquerque retained their challenge. And they knock the tempo back behind halfway. Drop back from Kane, throws. It's caught. Privado. No. I thought Privado had that, but it was jolted free at the back.
What a hit. I mean, I thought Privado had that all day long. But she just got leveled right as the ball got to her. I mean, not much you can do about that.
Nice formation here, single back behind Kenny Kane. He will roll out, throws across his body. That's caught this time by Privado in between 2 defenders and caught for a 1st down.
I mean, Kane put that one right where it needed to be, right in the middle of the defenders. You can see it there, right in between 2 of them. That couldn't have been thrown any better.
2-minute warning here. When the first half here must have been an interesting affair. Nashville trying to get a score up before half time. We'll say hello to those that are in the chat. Ramos Lynn, Joshua Williams, Dundes Talakani, Tino Sosa, James Walters, Portia Henson, and Robert Thump just jumped in as well. Good evening to everyone watching this one at home. Single back off to the left here. Sosa's got to try and get forward progress, but Albuquerque are going to push him backwards.
I mean, Lucas Gilbert and Sullivan Tyson there just not letting that slide, meeting him right on the edge for a tackle for loss.
Set eye here, twins to the left. And off Sosa. This time got some room, but again, it felt like he had to run 10 yards just to get 4 there on that play. And I'll have to have a go here from 3rd and 4.
That was some great receiver blocking on that side of the run. Those receivers were holding their blocks for a while there. You don't often see that, but they give Sosa plenty of time to get out to the edge there.
Twins off to the left here. Drop back by Kane. Throws. It's incomplete. And that forces this Nashville unit likely in field goal range here. Charles Friends will knock this one, hopefully through the uprights, to knock this one back to a single score.
Yeah, Sony Sky's just chomping at the bit there, almost getting to Candy Cane. I mean, just pressuring him enough to hurry the throw out of him. Maybe not the most accurate throw in the world, but still in field goal range and going to get 3 points.
Franz knocks it through from 48 yards away. Nashville gets a score up with the ball, but Albuquerque with enough time here to get one on the board before half-time.
Now, we just got to see if Albuquerque will be able to get more points on the board with a minute 23 left. And with how they've been playing, they're going to have to rely on the pass. They've been relying on the run most of the game so far.
They can just as comfortably take this one into half-time, but knowing that Nashville will get the ball to start the second half, might be an opportunity for them to hurry up the offense a little bit and see if they can extend this back out to 2 scores before the half is out.
I'm sure they'd love to demoralize this Nashville team by scoring more points going into the half and ruin their momentum here.
Handoff up the middle. Morrison can't get much out of that one. Stopped right at the line by Tommy Walbrook-Bussey.
Yeah, that's what they got to keep doing. Just meet them right at the line. Just those one-on-one tackles they've got to keep winning. They can't let them keep slipping out of those.
And a great deal of urgency here from Albuquerque's offense. They have run movement to call out of this formation a number of times today.
No one following the motion.
Handoff again. Morrison, can he get there? He does. They're up over the 30 to the 35.
Going back to that play again. I mean, it's been doing them well all night. Giving it to Morrison this time, right up the middle like they've been doing all night. Getting back to the safeties. Again, Bentley Bonner, I mean, having to make the tackle there.
Two receivers off to the right here. Drop back from Dots. Throw, and it's caught up over halfway with 24 seconds left. They'll call a timeout. So worst case scenario, they're on the fringe of field goal range here.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they're going to go for some points after that timeout. And Clarence Lee with a great catch there in the middle of the field.
He's had a good half, 3 for 4 for 45 so far in this game. Drop back from Dots. Deep look, that's caught. It's it inside that sort of field goal range. They're going to call timeout again. Tyler Gregory with his 3rd catch of the game. And they're just on the precipice of scoring range here.
Yeah, Gregory with a great little corner route right there, seeping right through the defenders. That's exactly what you want from your tight end.
3 receivers again. Single back behind. Rope on Dots. 33 yards away. Drop back again. Throw.
Oh.
And through hands. Trying to get it to Gregory, but it's incomplete.
Pink Lisa there, almost with the interception. I mean, that would have been a half changer right there. Would have put it back in Nashville hands and taken away the points here from Albuquerque. If they can stay in field goal range.
Split backfield here. Heavy set and off at the middle. Morrison, can he get 3? Can't do so. Stopped after a 1-yard pickup. They're going to go in a huddle. And is he going to try and spike this before the half's out? No, he's going to hand it off again. And Morrison is nailed. They've got to get a timeout away. They don't. And Albuquerque will take this to half with a 7-point lead.
Great stop there from Nashville. Honestly, that's exactly what they needed. Stopping them after getting points on the board. Going to go into the half with a lot of momentum. They're looking good.
And Joshua Williams said, don't force if it's not there. They did exactly that. They took it to the ground and were happy with the halftime lead here that they've got. 17 points to 10. Plenty to unpack there from that opening first half on your first game here. DJ, what did you take from that one?
I mean, this Albuquerque offense has been able to hand the ball off at will apart from the end of that half. And I mean, Nashville, even on offense, they've been holding their own. The pass game looking fantastic. Candy Kane not having many games under his belt, but he's looking really good out there, handling pressure well, making great throws.
Look at our halftime player, unsurprisingly, Chevy Monte Carlo. In his second game with the Albuquerque Games, he's got 2 touchdowns on the board here, and he's been the difference maker. As the Adams lead this one on the road against the Nashville Tempo, 17 points to 10. And as mentioned, the Tempo will start with possession.
They just got to keep the momentum going. You know, getting points to end the half and then making a nice stop. They just got to keep it going.
It was a great first half here in this Week 10 opener. Rush from Easton King, who's going to get this one up to the 34, and that's where Nashville will start their opening drive of the half. How many likes do we have on the video so far? It's not enough. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you've got notifications on so you won't miss a minute of SFL and SFLm action, and also UFL action when that gets started later in the year. And help the channel grow through your support here on the newly branded Virtual Football Network. That throw from Candy Kane is incomplete to Sharona Bravado.
It's a quick pass there. Don't think he needed to get it off that quick, but maybe he saw something we didn't.
Kane has been okay today. He's had a really good season. Candy Kane for a player who's only really just stepped into the frame here as an SFLm quarterback. He throws. That's caught for a first down. Right back to it.
I mean, that's just another great throw. It seems like he's really trusting his offensive line to give him plenty of time. He's just sitting there perfectly content in the pocket. And I mean, he just finds the open man right through the defenders again.
Kane has been good too. Yeah, over 100 yards, 1 touchdown, no turnovers from either unit today. Single back, he's going to drop out. Incomplete. Oh, he had Elliott Pope Jr. in a one-on-one, but he couldn't quite turn his shoulder around and get one-on-one with the ball. It's incomplete.
That was some great coverage right there. Sticking on him like glue. Didn't give him any chance of breathing there to make that catch.
Yeah, that's just great coverage. He wants to turn around and face his quarterback and get between the defender and the ball, but he couldn't do so. Just no breathing space at the moment with this Albuquerque secondary.
Sullivan Tyson following the motioning receiver.
That was in heavy traffic to Bravado, and she could not hang on to that one. Knocked out by Bansler, and now there's a 3rd down and long upcoming.
That's another quick pass to Bravado right off the gate. And Bamsler, always going to be great in pass coverage, switched from safety going into this season, and it looks like it's paying off.
Single back here is Sosa bunched to the bottom. Candy Kane will roll. That great block by Sosa, and it's caught for a first down and then some. Boy, they had a really good scheme set up on that right-hand side, and it converts.
Yeah, I mean, you can't beat that play call. Fantastic block by the back on the rollout, stopping the sack, and wide open. That's a fantastic route there to get between the defenders.
Great throw, great route, and again, good call on that. Good block from Tino Sosa on that rollout. That set up that play at the very beginning. Sosa remains on the field here in this ace formation. Drop back again. That's incomplete. There was heavy traffic around Elliott Pope Jr. there, and Bansler gets another tip on that one. And worth noting again, I mentioned this last time Nashville came out. Tino Sosa is a free agent in the SFL this season. We mentioned the free agency frenzy show, but those are the plays that he's going to be putting into his highlight tape over the next week, trying to get a contract from a team and potentially be a starter on an SFL unit. He's had a good afternoon here thus far. Drop back from Kane. Great protection again. Throw wide open. Sharona Bravado inside goal to go territory.
That's a great throw. That's all you got to do there. They've been hitting Bravado early on those routes, and they let it develop there, and he's wide open.
Bravado now 3 for 7 for 45, and she's now set this offense up inside the opposing 10-yard line. They're 7 away from a major score here to tie this game up. Candy Cane has all the momentum in his sail at the moment. Drop back again, throws to the flats. It's Sosa, he's shut down immediately there with chase down. Tackle prevents that one from getting any further towards the goal line. Stripe there by Sunny Sky.
That's not a bad play call there. We saw what he could do earlier with a check down pass in the red zone. I mean, not a bad idea to go back to it.
They've scored once already with a play like that. Again, it's King running the route, but they get it to Bravado, who lowers the shoulder. She's inside the 5 now, and it's decision time here with 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's like they've got 2 main weapons for the throwing attack, and Bravado's really showing out so far in the second half. And if they keep hashtag throwing it to the tight end, I think it'll work for him.
Pope Jr. is on his own at the top. Kane will throw. Pope Jr. at the strike, can't get there. It was a good play call because he was running across, was wide open, but just couldn't quite get the push. And they're only a couple of yards away from that goal line stripe, but it looks like they will go for it here. No, they'll kick the field goal with Charles Franz to make this a 4-point ball game. But watch for the fake. You never know. No, Franz, I'll take it. 3 points. Charles Franz is 2 for 2 and 1 on final extra points today. And Nashville closes the margin just a touch.
Automatic from that range. And I mean, I don't hate the play call there. Going to Pope Jr. I mean, passing attack worked that entire drive. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Charles Franz will get this one back underway. He's booted that one over the back of the end zone. And Franz is someone I talked to James Walters about a couple of weeks ago. Walters said he's always a real active presence on these game days here in the Nashville locker room. And he's been pivotal for them this season and a big part of why they sit at the top of the standings. He's one of the few contract kickers in the league, and he's by far and away the most valuable one. And he's barely set a foot wrong in this Season 9 campaign. Hand off to Morrison. He's got 13 yards on his opening carry. He has been absolutely fantastic today.
There it is again. I mean, Morrison just getting a long run, breaking a tackle, getting to the safety level, and Vader having to meet him right in the middle and make a tackle there. It's a great tackling debut by the safeties.
And this is a big part of why Mexico City was so good last season. The 2 backs that they have up there in Hall of Famer Ray Bentley, but Jacob Morrison took a huge step at the major league in Season 23, and we're seeing it here at the minor league level. Hand off at the middle, nailed right at the line there. Nowhere to go.
Ballard laying him out. Monte Carlo hasn't been hit like that a lot this game. But that's a nice change of pace right there for the Nashville defense. Keep that going all night. That's what they need to keep doing.
Set eye here. Drop back from Dots, throws. It's picked. There's your first turnover. And it's Chris Delro who's got it back the other way. Nashville have all the momentum in the game now. And they've got the ball back inside Albuquerque territory.
Yeah, that's really all it is a game of momentum. Made the points before the half, made the nice stop. Going back, start of this half, getting more points and a turnover. That's exactly what this defense needed. Showing Albuquerque that they are not to be taken lightly.
First turnover of the game, and it's a huge one. Nashville get the football back here. Inside the opposition half.
Bravado
Offset eye Bravado at the fullback spot. Kane will throw. Bravado ran the route up the middle. Look for that. That's where it's going. It's incomplete.
Wow. I mean, Candy Cane had all the time in the world back there. He could have made a sandwich, ate it, and made another one. Made a great throw. Bravado just got hit as soon as it got there.
Gotta watch those little kinks in the play calling here from James Walters on the sideline. He hasn't got many pieces to work with, but he does a fantastic job of getting them involved.
Absolutely.
And getting the best out of them. Kane drops back again. That's on the outside. Another catch for a first down. They've gotten these backup receivers involved quite heavily today. And Kane continues his good afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, these quick passes, they've really been on display all night for both teams. I mean, Billy McMullen getting a first down there.
Second receiver down on this Nashville left. John Elliott, Pope Jr. is the only contract one on the roster. Drop back from Kane, throws to the flats. It's caught by Sosa, and he'll just rush it straight out of bounds for a 7-yard pickup.
Looks like Sosa feels right at home on that sideline, staying in bounds. There was a lot of pressure brought by the Albuquerque defense, and Candy Cane sat there, made the right read. Really trusts his offensive line.
Said I hear single receiver off to the right. And off up the middle. And it's King. He's off and racing inside the 10. Easton King gets him in yard to go territory.
And that's what you need right there. Big runs by your backs. Easton King, not usually used in the run game, but that's a great run. Almost slipping away into the end zone there. Jimmy Hatsis making the tackle, saving the touchdown.
In this game, the momentum has turned completely on Albuquerque, and that turnover is huge in the context of this game. They got 10 yards to go here. Kane, he's gone. Loses 6 yards on that play.
Getting sandwiched right there. I know that hurt. Getting hit between two defenders right there. Lucas Gilbert, I believe, was the first man to meeting him, smashing him right between the tackle, Calvert.
Gilbert, former Motor City V8. He was a linebacker in season 23 at the Major League level, but more comfortable at that edge position. We like Calvert as well, the rookie defensive tackle involved in that play. Drop back from Kane, this time throws end zone. He had an option there. He was looking for Pope Jr., but he was absolutely whacked there by Sullivan Tyson.
I mean, not a bad idea there. I mean, he's your guy. Go to him in the big moments right there in the end zone. He just gets leveled. Not going to be able to hold on to that one.
And just like that, this incredible opportunity has turned into a third and very long here. And it's 16 yards off one play.
Yeah, a lot of defensive backs playing really far back, as they should. I mean, it's touchdown or field goal now, and we know tempo. They want a touchdown.
Albuquerque will want to hold them to a field goal to keep this lead intact. Kane throws to the backfield. Sosa ran away from the ball. He wanted nothing to do with that one. So it'll be another Charles France field goal attempt.
Yeah, it's got to be some miscommunication on that one. Sosa just not turning his head when he needed to. And even if he did, he still had almost another 15 yards to go before he reached the end zone. That would have been a hard run to make.
It looked like he's started to enter that second half of the route there before he even got the ball. France sends this one right to left. He's missed it. Took too much off of it. And Charles France, his perfect afternoon has come to an end.
Wow. Don't see that very often. And that's just, it happens. 39-yard kick, it's bound to happen sometimes.
Just bought too much there on the swing. And that's a huge let off for Albuquerque. They turned the ball over inside their own half, and they didn't concede off the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
Spread receivers here for the Adams. Can Dots recover quickly? Hand off to Morrison, nowhere to go.
Ballard lighting him up again right at the line of scrimmage. He came into the half. Looks like they have a plan. Do not let them run the ball. And they're doing a great job at it so far.
That's been the matchup tonight. Between those two. Ballard has been all over this place here. Morrison up the middle. That time he's got plenty of room to run in. Was unlucky not to get aboard at the first down. They're going to call it a gain of 9.
Yeah, it's a huge run there. Again, Jamal Ballard making the tackle, lighting him up. He's got his number. Drop back in coverage. Saw that he ran again. Had to come make the tackle.
Albuquerque, you've got to get this first down. They keep this drive on the road. Hand off. Monte Carlo got through the pressure and gets the first down. Did a great job there.
Yeah, Delro had the pick on the previous drive, meeting him there to make the nice tackle. Safeties have played a huge part in this game so far, both in the pass D and the run D.
They had a shot at him there at the line of scrimmage, but couldn't come up with the play.
First time they've motioned out of that look.
And straight up the middle. It's going to be a roll forward for Jacob Morrison, who picks up 7 yards. That's in line with his average here today.
Yeah, that's that same formation they keep going to, that splits look. First time they ran the motion out of it, though, I do believe, but still right back to that handoff up the middle. They love this splits look with the halfbacks.
And far side, Monte Carlo is a yard shy of the first down. Shut down there on the plate. Couldn't quite get it through. And Albuquerque going to have to try and convert here from 3rd down and short.
Well, Brock Bussey making the tackle, saving the first down. That's what you need. Load up the line of scrimmage here, expecting a run.
And off to Morrison. He got it. First down. Jacob Morrison keeps this drive moving forward.
He's been having a fantastic game, well past the century mark at this point. Another first down there. You can see 119 yards on 20 carries. Very impressive.
Spread receivers here. Nashville drop their corners back, expecting a pass, but as we know.
There it is. Split looks again. And there it is, back to the well.
Play Chevy Monte Carlo. It's his play. And that's going to be a 7-yard pickup as he took Delro for a ride. And his afternoon continues to be a positive one.
Yeah, I mean, this Albuquerque offensive line has been looking phenomenal. Led by Mango Moody. They're really opening up any gaps. Really not letting too many plays be made by that defensive line.
And off to Morrison. He picked up a few there. Stopped there at the line of scrimmage, but now an opportunity for Nashville to get their defense off the field here. Again, it's been a heavy ground-focused drive here from the Adams.
Nashville probably betting all their savings on a run here.
Certainly projects that way. Dots, handoff up the middle, and Morrison just fights through the traffic, gets it up to the 30. Albuquerque keep it moving.
Harley Wilson chasing down Morrison there to make a tackle. It's a great stop. Even though they got the first down, I mean, showing that that defensive lineman chasing him down towards the safety level to make that tackle, it's a good look. There it is, splits look again.
Dots, handoff up the middle, gets it to the back in Monte Carlo, who picks up 4. I'll have one more play here, you would imagine, before the quarter is out.
Looks like they're bringing Delro down a lot whenever they're running this split look. They're starting to pick up that is their running play. Every time they run it, he starts booking it towards that run.
And off Morrison, outside, beat the first tackle. Again, it's Delro who has to save the day. That ends the 3rd quarter, and Albuquerque are all over the tempo here on this drive. And they still have the lead intact.
Yeah, I mean, 2 defenders touched him on that play, being Strike Vader and Delro, both safeties. I mean, someone's got to get to him before that level. And I mean, could be just Albuquerque's offensive line putting on a clinic, or just these running schemes they're putting up. But the Nashville defensive line, they just got to plug the holes.
Dots now with 2 backs on either side of him. Handoff up the middle. Morrison can't get there.
Yep, and that's what they need to keep doing. That's what they need to keep doing every time. Meet him as soon as he gets the ball. That split looks, they're running out of it majority of the time. They have been all night.
Split backs here. Handoff. Right side, can Monte Carlo get something? No, he can't. Met at the line of scrimmage again there by Tommy Wellbrook Bussey, and now they have to force something here from 3rd and long.
Wellbrook Bussey on the last 3 second down attempts has made the tackle every time. He's been looking fantastic on that down. He just needs to do it every other down. Defensive backs coming in close to the line of scrimmage. in the spread look.
That here, and they're going to motion and receiver across.
Delro following him to the other side.
Drop back from Dots. He throws. It's caught. Can he get it all the way there? He can. What a push. Touchdown, Albuquerque.
Wow. I mean, that is a change of pace. They had been running every single play. As soon as they needed to pass, it came through. I mean, that was a fantastic pass by Dots, getting it right where he needed to, and fighting for the first down through 2 men. That was a great play.
Got the leg drive and got the score. And Albuquerque now have a 10-point advantage, and Nashville are going to be forced to try and turn the tempo up here, no pun intended, on this forthcoming drive with only 9 minutes left in the contest.
That's good.
Extra point is through, so it's a 2-score game again. Yeah, that was a great response from Albuquerque after Roquan Dots turned it over on their previous possession.
This is a huge change of pace for Albuquerque compared to their last game against Nashville. Their last matchup, they let off 510 yards of total offense and lost by a point, 27-26. Now, I mean, the tides have completely shifted in their favor.
Their defense has taken a step up today. That's been the main difference. Their offense has just gotten it done and drained a lot of clock away, but it's a challenge to get this Nashville offense and hold them at bay, but they've done so far today, but still plenty of time left in this contest for that to change. Throw, Bravado, it's incomplete.
Yeah, back to Bravado on a short, quick pass, getting leveled right as soon as the ball got to him. I think Candy Kane just needs to trust his offensive line like he's been doing all night, let these routes develop a little more. Every time he's done that, it's led to great things.
Spread receivers again, and the offset eye. Hand off up the middle, and yet forward progress, not quite. So Albuquerque are locked in again here on defense, and they've got an opportunity to get another stop here. 3rd down and long.
Yeah, Bamsler and Secosia meeting him right at the line of scrimmage. Fantastic tackling. Just got to do it for one more down, and they get the ball back.
Bunch formation now up to the right. Kane needs a completion. Rolls out, pressure, backed away. It's incomplete. Bravado had some space there in between the 2 defenders. It was a great throw by Kane, but she couldn't hang on to it, and Albuquerque gets another stop.
Yeah, Bravado probably kicking herself right now. I mean, that was a great throw by Candy Kane. Just a lot of pressure. I mean, probably felt the defender breathing down the back of her neck. Was right on her, but just couldn't pull it in.
Punt away. It's caught 23 away from the Albuquerque goal line, and the Adams can really grind away this clock now.
Oh, absolutely. If they keep going on with this rushing offense, this game could be over this drive or the next. Nashville, they got to make a stop. They got to shut down this running offense.
It's a really good time to have the 2 backs that they've had today. Morrison's been excellent. He gets the first handoff here up the middle, but Ballard made him there along with Wilbrook Bussey. They're going to have to combine a lot on this drive. It's only a 3-yard pickup. They do that 2 more times, they're going to get the ball back.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they just got to fill the box like they are now. I mean, they know what they're going to do. They know they're not going to pass until 3rd down, more than likely.
Handoff, Monte Carlo lowers the shoulder. Picks up 3 on that carry, so it's going to be a 3rd down and 3 upcoming.
A nice open field tackle there. I mean, that's just what they got to keep doing. They can't let broken tackles keep slipping away. They just got to load the box, focus on this run.
Nashville's defense needs to stop here. Dots is going to throw. It's caught for a 1st down, got the feet down, and just took the easy catch there. It was Clarence Lee, who's got his 4th of the game, and that's a 1st down for Albuquerque.
Yeah, I mean, just going, finding the open space in that zone D and sitting there until he could get him the ball. Like we said previously, not going to pass until they need to. And if they keep going like that, I don't see any signs of this drive stopping.
receivers here. Dots, handoff, Morrison. Met it after a 5-yard pickup. In the chat, come on, Booth, give the DB some love. I want to, but it's a game that's well and truly been won and lost here in the trenches. There hasn't been much going through the air for these defensive backs to have to try and manage. And even then, both quarterbacks have been fairly good today at throwing the ball around. His hand up in the middle. They're going to swarm him, and they got there.
We go.
That's a better play from Nashville.
And there we go. That's what they need to keep doing. Every Nashville defender, it seemed like, that wasn't being blocked was there, swarming their helmet to the tackle. Strike Vader, I think the first man to meet him.
Vader got there, Lisa got there, and both the linebackers were in that area as well. And now 3rd and 5, they're going to run it again. Dole Morrison get the first down. He's just shy of it. Great stop from Nashville.
Fantastic stop. They needed a big man like that to drag him down. He was so close to a first down. Just barely hold him back. Looks like they're going to punt now.
This will be sent away. Nashville are going to get another shot at it. Still plenty of time here. But they have to score on this drive if they want to claw this lead back. Easton King broke a couple of tackles. That's going to get them started just shy of 30.
Nashville's just got to do what they do best. They got to do what's been winning them games all season, and that's by airing the rock out. Their run game is fantastic, but with not a lot of time left, they're not going to be able to go to it much. Candy Cane's going to have to show that he has some fire in him and lead this late game comeback.
5 3/4 remain here in this 4th quarter. 3. 2 receivers onto the left. 2 tight ends, but it's going to be a handoff to Soso. Can he get forward? He does. It's a 4-yard pick up there on that opening play.
Yeah, this offensive line haven't got enough credit tonight, I feel like, on the tempo side. They have been fantastic, especially in the pass blocking offense, along with the run blocking. I mean, giving him 4 yards of easy running lanes until he got met in the linebacker.
Porsche Hansen and the debutant Demon Pickle have plenty of work to do tonight, but they've done a good job. Candy Cane hasn't taken a sack today, and their ground game has been solid. Drop back from Kane, throws, it's caught by King. He's got 4 progress, and he gets the first down. 5 minutes to go in the game, and they've got a first down.
Again, just sitting there in the nice pocket. No real pressure. Seeing Easton King wide open, their receiving back, he shows why he's in that role. Getting a lot of yards after the catch. That's what they need from him.
3 wide here. Single receiver moved off to the left.
Tyson following him across the field.
Drop back from King. Throw, it's bravado, it's incomplete. Had a good look out of it. Couldn't quite find his tight end, and it's going to be another one gone begging. 4.5 left. That clock is not their friend at the moment.
Bamsler has been doing fantastic in the pass defense. Seems like almost every time Bravado gets the ball thrown to her, he is there to light her up.
Offset eye to receivers down to the bottom. We'll drop back from Kane. No pressure. Caught. Pope Jr. Well up for it. That's a first down.
That's what they need to keep doing right there. I mean, Candy Cane, again, sitting in a perfect pocket. I feel like turning around for the ball there maybe could have kept running. He had a lot of room to run there. He got caught from behind, turning around looking for the ball. If he'd have caught that on run, that could have been a touchdown.
Split receivers here again. Pressure up the middle shown. They bring heaps of pressure in. Kane just throws it away. Incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, the pressure was kind of getting to him there. Just needed to get the ball out. Not sure who that one was to. They got another chance here on second down.
Set eye here to receivers down to the bottom. Kane drops back again. Pressure coming around the edge. Got it away. It's caught by Pope Jr. In fact, it was McMillan again for a 6-yard pickup. And now, with the clock still running, Kane has to convert a third down here, but they're in 4 down territory anyway.
Sony Sky again, getting so much pressure on Kane, had a complete open line for the sack and barely missed it.
Ultra Bravado running around here. Kane's going to have to roll around. He's got Kenny Kane. First time he's taken a sack today, and that's going to stop the Nashville drive in its tracks there. He was pursued by Seth Harrison all the way back to the 40, and that's a heartbreaker for Nashville.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be terrifying, getting chased by Seth Harrison, only to see Eli Calvert almost breaking a block to your other side. Not much you can do there. 4th and 12.
Of course, they have to go for him here. They cannot walk away from this drive without a score if they want to go on and win this game. Bravado moved across in motion. Drop back from. It's going to be thrown. The passes all over the shop. Albuquerque going to pick it up and run it out of bounds. And that should be the end of the ball game. Albuquerque are going to get themselves to 5-5 off the back of an impressive effort tonight to shut down this Nashville offense.
Wow, that's just a mistake. It seems like Quimby picking up the backwards pass. It seemed like, I mean, just looked like the pressure got to him there. It's a late game comeback drive. That's a lot of pressure for someone with not a lot of games under their belt. And I mean, looks like it got to him there a little bit.
Maxwell Quimby came up with a fumble recovery there as that pass was ruled to be backward. Hand off up the middle to Jacob Morrison, picks up 5 yards, and they'll really drown this clock away here.
Yeah, Strike Vader dragging him down a few more times, and that'll be the end of this ball game. 1 or 2 first downs is really all they need left.
Two and a half left in this game, but a couple of first downs here. This one's more than over.
Loading up that left side in this split look again. I've been doing it all night.
And off Monte Carlo, couldn't get past his blocker. It's a run for no gain as Delroy shuts that one down, and this next play will come after the 2-minute warning here. Nashville would need a miracle to come back from here.
Yeah, I mean, really this game was a battle of the trenches, like you said previously. Albuquerque had their way in the run game, and Nashville, I mean, they did what they could. They made the drives long for Albuquerque, but it just wasn't enough.
Credit to this Albuquerque run game here as the run for Morrison. That's going to be a snap on it. Jacob Morrison up past the 30. They sent a blitz there. They got to him, but he spun away from that tackle. And he is by far and away the player of the game for today.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, just breaking it to the outside. Really had all the grass in front of him he could ever want. Being met finally by the safety.
Monte Carlo now in the backfield. Nashville haven't burnt a timeout yet. Morrison again. There's going to be a flag thrown on the play here. And that's going to take on some damage.
Yeah, I mean, Delroy getting the tackle, pulling him down by the face mask, letting out some frustration maybe. Making plays all night, just hasn't been enough for him. Jacob Morrison putting on a clinic tonight. Another very long run for a first down.
Dots again, Morrison behind him. 10 yards to go to get a cherry on top here. Hand off from the outside though. Morrison is met at the line of scrimmage, and Albuquerque will run through their first time out.
Yeah, there it is, that pitch again. Well, Brock Bussey wasn't going to let that happen twice in one drive.
Backs here. Dots. Posted defensive pressure in front of him again. And off up the middle. Morrison plowed through. Got about 7. Caught 8 on that run. Jacob Morrison continues his impressive afternoon. And you imagine they're going to be hard to stop from here.
Oh, absolutely. They had one stop previously, and there he is. 2 centuries for yards so far. Wow.
What a performance. I knew it was going to be high. I didn't think it would be 200 high, but that's a sentiment to this Albuquerque ground attack today.
Absolutely.
Morrison won the title game a week ago from Mexico City, and he's continuing to show just how good he is as a tailback. Hand off on the outside. Morrison to put the icing on the cake. Game, set, bingo. Albuquerque with a statement win tonight. They have downed the tempo by a convincing margin here, and Jacob Morrison has had a breakout performance tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Going into this game, Albuquerque didn't have the best of rushing stats so far this year, only 94 rush yards a game. Morrison certainly changing that, doubling their yards per game average alone.
Extra point is through the upright with 90 seconds left. This one is officially in the books. Nashville, despite their best efforts tonight, they have been shown up tonight by this Albuquerque unit, who will get back to 500 and will continue to present a real issue in the middle of these standings here in the SFLm. Those standings are absurd at the moment. Yeah. It's Nashville, Lexington, and then just an absolute logjam of teams at 4 and 3 wins. That turn up the middle is going to be spotted at the 31. 90 seconds left in the contest.
Yeah, it's going to be a big fight there to see who can go positive and negative. And Albuquerque, the spotlight's been on their rushing offense all night, but don't let their passing defense not take any credit. They have been fantastic in stopping this passing offense of Nashville. Bamsler, Sunny Sky, they've been making a lot of plays. Tyson as well. They've been making a lot of hits. Not making it easy for these Nashville tempo receivers.
Drop back from Kane, throws to the flats. It's caught by Tino Sosa. He'll run it out of bounds after around 7.
Yeah, Dustin Sikosian knocking him out of bounds there, and that's all you got to do. You just got to stop him, ideally keep him in bounds to run this game out, and he stops a good one.
This Albuquerque defense has done a stellar job today, shutting down this Nashville offense that has been good this season, particularly on the ground with Sosa and King. They've kept those two quiet today. Drop back from Kane. He throws again. That's incomplete. Nearly picked off at the back there as Sullivan Tyson ran through and nearly had his hands on it.
Yeah, I mean, there was 3 or 4 green helmets there. Light green helmets, I should say. But, I mean, that was just fantastic defense. That had to be the catch of the night if they were going to pull that in. I mean, there were so many defenders there.
From wide here for Nashville. Drop back here. Got blocking. It lapsed. And Kane will go down here, and that will end things here. Another sack on the board for Harrison.
Yeah, I mean, he absolutely leveled him there. Last time he got his sack, he had to chase him down. This time, he didn't see him at all. Absolutely clobber him. He's like, you know what? This is what you get for making me chase you down. I know those big guys don't like running much.
Kane will have another go at it here. 4th and 7 required. That is tipped away by Tyson. And Albuquerque will get possession back on the turnover on downs. Maxwell Quimby with the tip.
Oh, that was... I mean, again, you sound like a broken record. Pass defense playing amazing. That was a great route. Tyson getting his hand on it, and Quimby laying the boom anyway, laying him out. I mean, pass defense has been phenomenal. Huge shout out to these corners and safeties in this one.
Well said in the chat as well. Game ball almost certainly goes to this offensive line as well for Albuquerque. Done an outstanding job today, protecting his run game and keeping it moving forward in the right direction. And impressively, it's only one on that offensive line. We've talked about Mango Moody today at that left guard spot. He's had a lot to do, but he's done a really good job. And it's just a scheme thing as well from Joshua Williams on the sideline, has put Jacob Morrison and the debutant in Chevy Monte Carlo in the right spots today. And this Albuquerque unit has come up trumps today with an impressive 31-13 win. That gets their second half of the season going in the right direction and puts them well and truly in the playoff hunt as we look down the stretch of this SFLm season.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Albuquerque, they look dominant in this one. If you're going to put I mean, this margin of points against the best team in the league, you've got to be someone to look at going forward. I mean, Jacob Morrison putting up the game he did, coaches are going to have to game plan for him.
That does it here at Nashville, Tennessee. The home tempo have been upset here by the Albuquerque Adams. A super impressive 31-13 win here for the Adams. They dominated this one pretty much from the opening kickoff and barely went without a scoring drive. The only drive they didn't score on was the drive that resulted in a turnover from Roquan Dots. Apart from that, they were outstanding today. DJ Kilgannon, give us your thoughts from this contest that you just saw.
Yeah, I mean, really, anything we could say has already been said. 50 rushing attempts for Albuquerque, and it looked to work well. Around 270 rushing yards on the game for them. 3 rushing touchdowns. I mean, they couldn't be stopped.
That does it here for Game 1 of SFLm Week 10. You've still got 2 more games to look forward to later tonight, so don't go anywhere. Cameron Doody and Rochelle Colston will bring you Pittsburgh and Lexington, and Brandon Walters and Alex West will bring you San Jose at Bossier City starting at 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you there. Thank you for watching SFLm Football on the Virtual Football Network.